Okay, we are 20 seconds away from the Fantastic Four trailer coming out, and we're going to react to it, and then we're going to do an artwork based off of it. Something a little different. Welcome back to the channel. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it says live in 2 minutes. Alright, guess we're waiting.
1 hour later.
Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Interesting.
Herbie, how's that
Nice.
sauce coming?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Okay.
it's
Is this
the
guy
thing.
good
He
or
looks
what?
so good.
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
So good.
B-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible.
Oh,
Ben
we've seen
wasn't a
all the
rock.
play, all the powers.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught
Here we go.
fire.
Oh, it looks so good.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
Invisible Woman.
Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Oh my god. The Fantastic Four car. It's clobbering time. Was that John Malkovich? Galactus.
As a family.
Where's the stretching? Where's the Mr. Fantastic stretching? Come on, give me something. No stretching from Mr. Fantastic. Oh, but I'm hyped. But I am hyped. I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna start this artwork because there are references in this that I needed. I needed to see what the thing looked like. I wanted to see what their spaceship looked like. And yeah, and their costumes. Their costumes, that's very important. So let's get to work. Okay, we have our first rough idea of what I want to do for the poster. Let me give you an explanation of what I'm doing here. If you think this looks familiar, it's because it is familiar. It's the poster for Starfield. Ever since I saw this poster, I was like, this looks like it would work perfectly with a Fantastic Four vibe to it. And it does, in my opinion. You guys might think differently, but basically the goal is to watch the trailer and turn this into a poster or an artwork that looks really cool. So we know, I've preemptively done this poster, so we know what they kind of look like because of the leaked footage that they've got. I've got a small idea of what the thing looks like because there was a leaked photo on set of him in costume, so I don't know how much of it is going to be practical. I feel like they're going to do a Star Wars where it's like half practical, half CG. So we'll see from the trailer, and I'll be talking in the past because I would have already seen the trailer because that's the first part of the video. But I'm preparing. I just thought it'd be a fun idea to do this, and Invisible Woman might have a few things where she's like going invisible. I might do Johnny Storm in like full flame mode, who knows. And I might increase Pedro Pascal's neck, make it a bit longer. I don't want it to look too weird, but maybe just have him as is. But that's the overall idea. I reckon there's going to be a spaceship in the trailer. I'm going to be done talking about what I'm predicting for the trailer because you would have already seen the trailer at this point. But this is the idea that I'm going for, and start rendering as usual. So you're going to see that. All right, so bit lot more done on this. I did start a time lapse, but instead I recorded my own head. So here's a quick little bit of that time lapse of me talking to myself with no microphone on. So the idea with this piece is, now that I've seen the trailer, I can make it look a lot more like Fantastic Four. I'm not overly happy with how Johnny Storm or Joseph Quinn's face is turning out. I think the chin's just a little bit too big, so that's an easy fix. I can fix that, no problem. But I am thinking of doing half of his face on fire, like the Human Torch, but painted Alex Ross style. So we're doing that. I've got a few more references for the thing, but man, I wasn't too far off with it. I know the sketch is very thin, but like the proportions, I wasn't too far off. I just didn't know he had a jumpsuit on. And Invisible Woman's going to be awesome. I'll render Galactus a little bit more in the back, but I kind of like that it looks like a bit like a nebula. And then obviously we saw their ship, so I'm going to actually take reference from that ship and put that ship in that, and then paint the fire. And yeah, I haven't painted fire before, so this is going to be interesting. But I really like how simple Alex Ross's style looks with the fire, so it'll fit with this sort of like 60s painted poster aesthetic that I'm going for. So back to the proper time lapse, where I'm not time lapsing my own head. First of all, I can't believe I just did that. First go. I mean, there were a few things that I needed to fix up, but basically what I learned from that, and it was through looking at reference of Alex Ross's art, is there's pretty much only 3 tones within a flame, or at least Human Torch's case. And the white is basically to show, obviously, the flickering of the flame, but also form of the face. I didn't know he uses white to use the form of the face. And then within that, he uses like a gray and then a darker gray. I mean, I'm looking at the values, but he uses the mid color and the darker color to show the form of the character and like shadow, if there was shadow in it's genius. It's genius. I love Alex Ross, and I'm so happy that I managed to do Human Torch like he does. This is actually, like, I was a bit worried about that Human Torch, but now I'm not. Alright, so real quick, what I did here is, let's go through this whole thing. So I moved the Earth forward. I'm not going to paint the Earth. I'm just going to use this image of Earth. I'm not painting Earth. I'll paint everything else, just not Earth. I've added more stars and them basically more in space. I think that's fun. The good thing is I created a mask. So basically all I have to do is, if I want to remove some of these bits, is I just paint, white. So that's how they look underneath. But if I want a bit more neck from Mr. Fantastic, then I just, a bit more from Johnny, a bit more from Sue, the Thing, do it like that. So at the moment, there's a lot of blue. The skin tones, Johnny Storm, and the flame from the rocket ship are gonna help balance that, because complementary color to blue is orange. So basically, that's it. So it's gonna be an orange and blue poster, classic. I've also added a glow to sort of give it an idea of like the type of color scheme it's gonna have. This will more than likely be a bit, less harsh, something like that. But yeah, that's the idea. So let's continue. I've got to finish Invisible Woman. the thing, and then I gotta color the whole thing. So let's go. All right, we're about 70% done. I've finished Human Torch, Miss Fantastic, Invisible Woman. Now I've got to do the thing. The thing is going to be difficult because actually it's not. They put a sweater on him, so it's going to be a lot easier than I thought. So we're going to do that. Scale complete. This is the part that takes the longest time. So now we're gonna get to coloring, finalizing, and then we're done. So I'm very excited. Let's end it. All right, we are at the home stretch. Everything's colored. I really like the coloring on it, but I feel like it needs just a little bit more. And I think something that I use called color lookup. So basically I flatten the image and then I go into, let me see quickly here. I go into image adjustments and then color lookup, and I basically pick from there. So let's say I flatten the image, merge visible, sorry, copy that, and then make a few copies. Make sure to back up your actual file, so when you merge visible, copy the image and then undo and then paste, so then you still have all your layers if you need to tweak anything out. But color lookup basically doesn't work sometimes like this. Why is it a black screen? Go into color lookup. Okay, there we go. It actually just brings the colors all together. Why is it doing that? There we go. I really like the 3strip.look. There's other ones that you can like find and upload, but I find this one really brings the colors together. But there's a few of them that could work. I like 4 colors too. 4 colors I find gives it that 1960s style. It's a very soft sort of, just brings it all together in like a soft way. But I think we're gonna go with, if it lets me, 3strip. I think I'm pretty happy with that. And then a really cool trick that I like to do, because it just makes it look all, brings it all together, is I add a little bit of noise. Just a little bit of noise. Normally it's around like 3 to 5%, and then it just makes it feel nice. And I'm gonna play around with this a little more, and then we're gonna do a reveal.
It's a family.
And there you have it, the Fantastic Four poster done in a day. There it is. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more of these react and then draw videos. I can do films. I'd love to do films, really. Like, watch a film and then create a poster for it afterwards. It's pretty fun. So took me overall about 7 to 8 hours to do this piece, so not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, thank you very much. Also, comment down below if you'd like to see any, or what you would like to see me react to and then create an artwork out of.